Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Two teams have met back in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego. The Bucs and Raiders are underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Stop whatever you do. You might make it this first job, but whatever you do this first job, you ain't gonna be able to do it again, nigga.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson.
He's gonna be on his ass all day, son.
Power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. On second down.
Bring your ass in, nigga.
And he is
I don't know who you be playing, nigga, but I'm gonna go, boy.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8.
On your ass.
Play backwards a yard.
On your ass. Who you going to? Who you going to? Look, y'all fucked up. Give me that shit, nigga. Touchdown. We have 7-0. Stupid. Gonna beat your ass. Follow my Twitch, nigga. Jailbirdthuggin, nigga.com. Nigga, fuck out of here. My first game my own. We starting off good game. We playing shit. Best defense in the world. We playing. Let's talk about my defense top tier. I'm sorry to let you know.
They're gonna have to come right back on.
All the cheese, all the bullshit. You can't do it again. You gotta run real offense. You gotta have game plan for a week.
Extra point put through by
you gotta run some real shit. You gonna have to run the ball. You gonna have to look at the down and distance. You gonna have to huddle. You ain't gonna do none of that no huddle shit on me, nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm just giving you words of advice.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson.
Bring your ass here. Getting loose in my hole. I see you, boy. We ain't worried about none of that.
So from the
I went to the outside game. Come do that shit again.
They run with Patterson.
Force right in the traffic. Come on.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on
we're going to force him right in the traffic.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff to Patterson.
Come on, nigga.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Vic now.
Well, you know that's my pick, right? You know that's my pick, right? Try me again. Try me again.
They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I'm coming through that bit. I'm coming through that bit off this nigga ass. Try me, bruh.
To throw, Vic steps away.
We're gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna just let you know that. We're gonna fuck you up.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Don't worry about that.
Partner, he was going through his progression.
I'm gonna shut that down when you need it.
Not there. After about the 3rd run, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Forced out to his left.
We gonna fuck him up, man.
As he gets it down to the 30.
We gon' kill that nigga.
Situation, he forced a ball in the coverage.
There go, gang. You ain't worry about none of that. We gonna shut Vic down. Vic think he finna run? You think you gonna run to save the team? We not gonna let you do that.
On 1st down.
We not. Come here, boy. Hey, we not gonna let you keep running the ball. We're not.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size,
tell him we're not gonna let you keep running the ball, bro.
Nice job there stopping his
take a deep shot
and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Take a deep shot, bro. Look at that. Look at that shit, nigga. Don't quit the game, fuck nigga. I'm finna beat your ass, Vic. We gonna shut you down, Vic. Come here, get off me, Vic. This Sanders, boy. I got return skills, boy. Return skills, boy. Nigga. Get what he asking for. Give me that shit, nigga. Look, come here, Vic. We gonna shut you down today, Vic. We gonna shut you down today, Vic. Come here. Give me that. All over that. We all over that. Yeet. We got 14 that, baby. Best defense you ever played. You playing it right here, baby. I told you, you gonna have to run a real offense, bro. That fuck shit you doing, running around and shit, nigga. Thinking you gonna just play with me like that? You tripping, bro. You tripping, gang?
Here's Percy Harvin now on the return.
Bring your ass here.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense.
Them gimmicks ain't gonna work, buddy. You gonna have to run some real shit.
Field position through the pick six.
I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on that. Give me that shit. You let me play, bro. But I was taking that, bro. You get this spectacular shit. You get some spectacular shit because you know what's gonna happen. You take the next one, but don't play with me.
Here's Michael Vick.
He like, I want to put a hand on that ball. What's up?
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game decent,
you start this one, you gonna quit.
He's wide open right there. Gotta be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass.
Where you going? Where you going, bruh?
And he won't get much.
Where you going, bruh?
Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Where you going, bruh?
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Where you going, bruh?
On third down. It's Patterson.
You running on third down, bro? We're not giving that up.
Down to the 32.
We're not giving
Just
that
a gain
up.
of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth
We're not
down.
giving that up. 4 for 5. Field goals are nothing, baby. Field goals are nothing. We'll stop 5. Alright, you want to play with us. Walk down on him. Walk down on him. Walk down on him. Walk down on him.
He's going to have his
Lucky I gave you that shit. I took the touchdown away.
Before he's brought down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers
Bring your ass here.
You know the defense is trying to guard these
where are you going?
But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Yeah.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick.
Go get his ass.
Left.
Stupid. Give me that.
Oh,
Look at that shit.
You
see me, boy? You see what we doing out here? Decline.
So they elect to decline it.
Decline.
Just go ahead and let the play stand.
Decline. Give me that shit. Boy, you playing with fire. I just told you the defense crazy.
Back to throw, Newton.
This
turns into disaster. He's not.
I was trying some new shit I seen. Some new shit I seen.
And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are so rare.
Multiple receiver high routes. I'm trying it out on your ass.
I think he's got a great point.
Your offense
I really do, Brandon.
We could afford to get you about that. Shut you down one more time.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
We can afford it. We can afford it. We can afford it. Go get him. Go get him. Come here, boy. Who you thinking about throwing it to? You better make your mind up faster than that.
Able to collapse the pocket, get to
who he thinking about throwing it to? Walk down on him. Walk down on him. Walk down on him. Bring your ass here, boy.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Yes,
and we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of
action. Go ahead,
this
play.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
The other shit.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Right, appreciate you.
Patterson on the carry.
Bring your ass.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards remain on second down. Vic readies to throw. Out to his left.
Stupid.
Incomplete.
Stupid.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Flushed out right.
Go get his ass. Your ass shit.
Clap
that field, baby. I like the way y'all clap that field, baby.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline.
I got more speed on 4th and 1.
Avoid the big hit.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
Walk down on him. Walk down on him. Bring it here. Bring it here. How you want to give me another pick? Boy, you hear me telling them to walk down on you, boy. Why you playing with me? I said, walk down on him. Walk down on him. Bro, you can go and quit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Offense set to get this drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Tote that field, boy.
Will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big time.
Into a sea of defenders
took my shit.
Intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
You can't do nothing with it, though.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This
is about deep.
You
can't do nothing with it, though.
He knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Boy, if you don't take that fucking ball.
Incomplete, it was knocked away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic, incomplete. It was knocked away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Vic steps away to his left. That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
On 2nd and 7, Vic flush to his right. Finding room to the 20, and he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Vic being chased out left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Michael Vick, as the 1st half is winding down, and the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the 1st half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, 20, And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A final shot before the break. Newton. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down. And Suckup will put this one right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. On the counter now, it's Sanders. Muscles him off. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. Newton now to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run, it's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Newton on first down. Left side here to Sanders. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton eluding the pressure. Here's a diving catch right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
And that'll set them back 5. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Now it's Newton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. First down, Vick. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Patterson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 56 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Desperation time. Vick on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the move to his left. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Flushed out right. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Vick. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Cordero Patterson from a yard out. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it. So
they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion